This is Grumpy Dave's Garage. I'm back at it again. Maybe this time the camera will work properly. As much as I hate it, I'm going to have to change plugs. Yowzer. Got tacked in place now. I can do. Let's say we got it. A little better than it was. Just give it a quick. Put my glasses back on. Should have my safety glasses here. Well, there's one plate with a spacer on it. A little bit on the warm side. Looking good for what I need. I think the best thing for me to do is to clean it up and then line it up. This video is also a good test for my new editing program, where I can take these severe noises that a couple of you have called out to my attention, really don't want to use that glove. There's the other one. Got a little hot on the last startup. It would help if I had a proper ground. I have the washer on my hand. little jitter in my shoulder today. I can't keep the, well, I'm short sticking the welding rods. Some days I can, some days I can't. Today is a day I can't. Wow, I was smoking off my gloves there. Okay. It's all good and hot. While these are cooling off, and I'm waiting for FedEx. No U-clamps, I can't do the lineup. Get out my little toy here. Oh, this thing's a handful for my shoulder. We can do it this way, so I don't have to move the cameras to get to the other outlet. I'm not grinding anymore at this time. Maybe a little bit of touch-up grinding later. Can't wait to use that program to bring the grinding and noise down to my voice level so people aren't getting blasted out of... Man, they're both still warm. Wow. On second thought, I better grab a glove. I'll probably try to do a fitting of the drive shaft, or if I'm done with the brakes for no other reason than I know what we got to do to get it shortened to fit. Come here, you're first. See, what happens is I push this button right here. I don't know if you can hear that hum. Okay. You can rock it because it's not sitting totally level. I wonder if I could just set it on the... No, that's worse. Should be somewhere in there. Now we'll do the, let's see, the angular bits are over here. And it's too big. Maybe about 18 by 30. Ouch. Nope, slightly larger. Give myself just a skosh room to work with. So if that's an 1830, a 20 by 30 will work. Always keep them here, keep them protected. The only things this has ever failed on is my son and I decided to put teeth on the Bobcat bucket, and that steel plate underneath that bucket lip ate up one of these bits, and that is really hard to do. It's got 2 set screws. I don't know if this is the Allen key for it. Nope. I must have put it away. Yep, I did. I try to keep everything together. So I don't want people in my garage, they use something, they throw it down, they go get something else and throw it down. They take this over here, they'll take these parts off of this, open up a box, take some nuts and bolts off of this part. Then I end up with a bunch of junk that I got to go buy parts for to use. I guess that's why people started stealing shit from me, because, well, you got it, he won't let me have it, I'll just go take it. Well, I got a camera coming in. Ow, that one is still hot, 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 hot. I don't know if I like that weld. I don't like that weld, people. Well, that's setting up the mag drill. Since it's not going to turn on, I don't want to knock it off the shelf. It's a tad bit heavy. Get me another welding rod in here. This one welded in really good. This one here just, when I ground it off, you can see daylight. Not a good idea. That's a much better weld. Just hang guess down here. Pull my clamp off. While I'm at it, I might as well just see if I plug the mag. It only has to be tacked well enough to hold it in place, okay? Because once the angular cutter goes through it and the pin sits down in there, once the spring's on it and the U-bolts go in at 85 pounds, it won't move. I just need to keep it aligned. So there it's aligned. So that's how I use my angular cutter as a little drill press. I build a little jig to get it up so I can get it over the lip and in where I need it. Because I don't have the throat depth right here. Yeah, basically just put the welding stuff out of the way. Looking forward to using that program today. It takes forever, but I can take the grinding sounds and bring them down, muffle them down to the height of my voice. So the thing goes down, and then on the blank spot, I can shrink it down where I'm off the camera getting tools and stuff, which is boring. I can pull it back out of there. Here's another one in the middle. Think. A lot of people complain about Rock Auto. I've probably ordered parts the last 4 years about 50 times. This stuff was told me it would be here today, tomorrow at the latest, and I received everything from UPS on their shipment by yesterday, and the one item is the hold-up item that FedEx has got. Won't arrive until today between 10 and 2, which probably will put a kibosh on my fitting it today. If it gets too hot in here, I can't stay out here and drill. Here's my, I had to need, somebody help themselves to my brake tools, so I had to go buy some cheapies. We'll be bolting everything together, people. It won't be much of a nonsense going on. Once the U-clamps are here, and I can find the alignment spot to drill for the spring alignment, it's just bolt that in, lock the springs in so it's safe, okay? Then I can start with this pile of parts and start putting on the wheel cylinders and getting the brake hardware ready and everything. Get the brakes up. I gotta go look at a picture to see how the brake hardware goes on, because I just threw everything in the trash, ripped it off. I didn't take a picture of it. I didn't care to. It was just nasty, so it was gone. I cleaned up the backers. And that's where we are right now. We're waiting on parts. These wheel cylinders are interesting. So that's good. So off camera, I've got to find my other wheel cylinders, where I put them. It's got the bolts in it. I think it's on the table over there. So I kept them together. And people, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and as soon as we get our parts and they show up, I'm going to center line the mounts so I know where to drill. Once the angular cutter gets done, I hit them with some paint, give them 5 minutes to dry, I'll slap them on there and we start bolting it together. By Saturday, I want to have the rear end dressed out. Everything on there, emergency brake cable hanging down, and the tires on it. I can tape the emergency brake cable up out of the way. Here's Miss Zoomy. People, I'll be back at you later today. Enjoy.